To program the Sexton GoPro Intervalometer Board, you'll need the board, you'll need a computer that has USB ports and can also run terminal software. In this case I'm using PuTTY. And you'll need a standard USB to micro USB cable. So start by plugging in the USB cable into an open USB port on the computer, and then you can plug this cable directly into the USB port on the intervalometer board. Now I have my device manager pulled up, and I can see that the port assigned to this connection is USB serial port COM5. Now when I open up my PuTTY software for PuTTY configuration, I will select serial as my option, and under serial line I will select COM5, and this can change depending on your computer. And then for the speed, we'll use 115/200 as the baud rate. Connection type serial, and all the other settings don't really matter. If you hit open, this will bring up a window. Now you'll see, if everything's connected correctly, you'll see some periods that are being added in the terminal window. That's because for the most part, the intervalometer is in a sleep mode, so it's trying to use very little power. To wake it up, you can just hold any key for a couple of seconds until the spaces start to show up on the screen, and then hit enter, and that wakes it up. So you can use any key. I use the space bar and just added a bunch of spaces before I hit enter. And then this brings you into the menu, which is explained in further detail with the instruction manual that's on our website. If the computer does, or if the intervalometer board does go back to sleep, then you can just wake it up again by holding the space bar and then hitting enter. To set the delay, the recording interval delay time, I can type delay and I can change it to 2 minutes, and then you can see that the recording interval delay time is 2 minutes. If I want to change that back to 1 minute, I type in my command, which is delay space 1, and then it sets it back to 1 minute. Now that everything is confirmed to be operating correctly, all I have to do to disconnect the intervalometer board from the software is close out PuTTY, and then I can disconnect the intervalometer from the computer.